Hi. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put this camera. Maybe that's fine. Maybe I have it facing the wrong way. Maybe I'm sitting in the wrong spot. Who knows? Probably a mix of all of those. So my camera's here. My laptop's on the other side this time, which is a little bit weird for me. Let me try to move it. Did that make it better? I don't know if that made it better or worse for me. I have like a magnet on my camera, so I'm trying to like positioning it, but it doesn't really want to stay. I'm trying to find a good place that has a magnet spot. Maybe this is a magnet. Oh, that is a magnet. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like I'm in jail or something. This is just a bunch of like cosplay stuff. This is like cosplay clothes and everything. So I think I'm going to leave it there though. And I also look crazy because I can't stop messing with my hair and it's getting really greasy. But that's just what happens with my hair. I can't help it. So I'm doing my daily, sending this to people. I'm ready for a nap is what I'm ready for. I should take some pain pills because I kind of got a headache today. Oops, I think I sent it to the wrong person. Oh well, not a big deal. I'm feeling like I'm missing somebody. Well, that's okay. Maybe I'll try to figure out a way to put it on my story. Copy. I know the beginnings are always boring. Well, probably the whole thing that's kind of boring to some people. I don't know. But I'm going to be opening Pokemon cards today. So, yeah. I just have to get them. Oops, I did that wrong. Hopefully everyone's been having a good day today. I think work has gotten somehow more stressful. I thought it was going to get like less stressful. And then I was going to have more time to like do stuff. And it actually got like way worse. So that's why I haven't been streaming too much. I'm going to try to be maybe a little bit better and like maybe pick a day a week and try to like, I don't know, pick like Wednesdays or something and just always stream on Wednesdays or something like that. I haven't decided. I don't know. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays are kind of the easiest day. On Thursdays we go grocery shopping, and then Fridays are just kind of a little bit harder because it's Friday. But anyway, let's go through my pile of junk over here. So I got 2 Pokemon card things. This is just like a random, it's actually from a robe, a Batman robe. These are horns. I wore them as a costume for Halloween last year or year before, but they hurt my head a lot even though they're kind of cool. My camera's up here. But they do look cool, and they're not too heavy, so I should probably do like a look with it because it's easier like than wearing them as a costume like all day. I just have to like put makeup on and then take pictures. These are like some just goth pants I got from Hot Topic, and then I have some like Lolita-ish accessories, and then these were some like, this one I finished for my sister. She got married there, and so I did a cross stitch of it, and then this one I did for my friend Argo, and I just haven't ever sent it to them, which I need to do so they can figure out what frame they want it to go in. So maybe I'll wash these and then I can try to iron them out, make them a little bit flat, and then mail them. I still have the packages to send to Giggle, and my friend Emmy that I boxed on stream at one point, but I just haven't had time to deal with that and go to the post office because things have been crazy. But I have a couple people that I want to send packages to in the UK, And so hopefully I can get all that stuff together. Last time I think it cost me like 80 USD to ship to the UK, and it was like a large size box. But I was able to ship quite a bit. I think I shipped them like some handmade stuff that I made, like these. And then I shipped some American snacks, like candy, and some American drinks that they couldn't get at the time. But they were able to find some of them now. But back then they didn't have them in the UK, so I shipped them some drinks too. And I think it was around Valentine's Day by the time I got to print or to ship everything, because I remember putting Valentine's Day cards in there. Like, I don't know, maybe in the US we have like, these are the ones that I sent last year. It was like these Furby ones, and it came with a little pin, and there was different options. You know, I can't remember what I sent exactly to who, but I know I sent these, and I thought they're really funny. I don't know if they do Valentine's Day quite the same in the UK as they do here, but anyway. So these are the Pokemon things I got. This one I got from Target. It's one of those like booster pack bundles, and this is a Gengar. It's hard to see because of the glare. And it says he's an eraser, but I'm not going to use him, obviously. He's going to go on my Gengar shelf because he's a Gengar. And this year's Trick or Trade booster bundle. And usually these are reprinted cards that have the art from other sets, but then they just print like the little Pikachu Halloween head in the corner. And in the past, I've made them into art. Like, I get a big frame, and then I put all the cards of the set, and I put like the packaging I save, and then I put it in the background. I think I've made some like Instagram reels on how I did that, and I'm probably going to make another one for this one too. So I'm going to be really careful when I open it, specifically to save the packaging, to put it as background. This one, you could also get one of the Belly Bolt instead. They had Belly Bolt ones. There was actually more of the Belly Bolt ones available at Target, obviously, because he's not as popular as a Gengar is. But if you're into that, they're pretty chunky erasers. I can't remember how much this was. I feel like it was somewhere between 10 and 14 bucks USD. I'll try to remember to say that it's USD because I am friends with a lot of international people. And here's the eraser. I'll drop that on the floor and deal with it later. Look, here's the eraser. They actually have pretty detailed spikes on the back. You can kind of see that he's got some texture there, and that's his like made in China thing. You might be able to see B in the background, I'm not sure. So he's cute, feels like an eraser. The face is just printed on there. So if you rub it, it definitely is going to come off. But he has all his little toes. I don't know if you can see, he's got little toes, and he's got like tiny little hands. He's getting batteries. So he's going to go on my little Gengar shelf with my, I have like the little Gundam build Gengar and my graded Gengar old maid card. So I got that specifically because I wanted that. I almost didn't get it, but B talked me into it. And then it comes with 2 packs. One is Temporal Forces and one is Twilight Masquerade. I don't think I have anything from these sets because I haven't been collecting lately because I kind of been saving money and spending money on other stuff like the dog that we just got and clothes because it's Halloween. I'm also getting Halloween decorations. So I'm starting with Temporal Forces. If you're going to do what I do and use like the packaging to make art, which I do, I try to be really gentle when I open the pack so that way I don't rip it and just have just this top little bit torn. So like when I open it, I open just this part. You can kind of see how I did it. But you have to be really careful because if you pull too hard on this, it will rip. But see how I got it pretty clean? So you can barely tell that it's been damaged. But this makes really good background packaging or like art for the background in your frames. This one I don't necessarily need to keep that carefully because I'm not going to make one with this. But if you did, and I'm kind of not going to, I should shuffle the cards, but I'm not going to because I don't remember the number system that you're supposed to do, and I don't have great camera right now. I still haven't found a camera I like. That was a Heatmore. Amber. Torracat. Grubbin. Ranunculus. Sandy Shocks. Sorry. I got a Mist Energy card. Rellor? Is that how you say it? Rellor? It's the dung Pokemon. Not dumb, dung. Meryl, of course. The Meryl cards are usually super cute, and this one is no exception. Flutter Mane. And then just the basic punch energy, fighting energy. Out of these, I mean, the art's always pretty, which is why I collect cards. I think definitely the Flutter Mane one is the prettiest, which is my rare, actually. So I'm going to set those to the side. I'll sort my stuff later. Eventually I need to show off my cards because I have quite a big collection. Not as big as some people, but I usually get rid of most of my duplicates and stuff. So I did pretty good opening this one too. No rips. I gotta practice because I can't destroy the other ones since I need a bunch of them. And again, I'm not shuffling. I think you're supposed to put... I don't remember. Some sets don't even do it, so it doesn't matter. The Sunkern. Abra. I'm looking at this one because I like it. Skarmory. Sorry it's so grainy. I really need a new camera and better lighting. Applin. You can see I got a Dipplin because I had it pulled down. I think that's actually a cute concept for Pokemon, even though it's kind of also stupid, but it's cute. Kilowattrel. Sandslash. Sunflora. Monferno. There's my rare, it looks like, which is Monkey Dory. I actually don't really care for this Pokemon at all. And then I just got an energy card. Monkey Dory kind of freaks me out. I don't know. I don't know if it's his face or like the way that he acts in the games. Like it just kind of like is disturbing to me. But maybe I'm just a bad Pokemon trainer. Now these are the Trick or Trade booster bundles that people apparently, I don't know who, give these out instead of giving out candy for Halloween. So you get little mini booster bundle packs, and as the package says, you get 35 packs of Pokemon cards, but it's not like a full pack. It's only like got 3 cards in it, and I think it comes with 2 standard cards and then 1 that's a holographic card. And there's 30 cards technically in the set, but it's a reprinted set, like I said. This one I haven't been able to figure out how to open without tearing it really bad. Sometimes I buy 2, but I kind of feel bad buying 2 to have like an unopened and an opened one. So that can be a hobby for somebody else. But I saved the front in case I want to use that as part of the art. I don't know if I will or not. I haven't used this part of the packaging yet for it, but I'm going to put it to the side just in case. And this is what, it's pretty dark. This is what the packaging looks like for these. And it's pretty cute. You can't really see, but there is an Umbreon down there. I know my lighting's really bad. So these packs are really small because, like I said, they're only going to have 3 cards in it. They're going to have 2 standard cards, and then they'll have 1 holo in it. And it'll have the little Pokemon Pikachu picture in the corner. And I'm trying to be really careful because I'm going to use this packaging for sure on my art whenever I get a frame. If I get a frame, maybe I'll go live and I'll show you guys how I actually assemble it. I did a very quick video on my reel, but so Litwick. This one is the holo, which is the Matcha Tea Pokemon, Sinestra. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then we got the Trevenant. The Sinestra is the holo. And I actually like, you can't see how good of a holo these are, but I actually like this polka dotty holo. And then the little Pikachu on the corner is also a holo versus the standard cards. So we're aiming to get all 30, and as soon as I hit 30, I stop opening them, and then the rest of the packs I save closed. So like I have, usually you can get a full set of the Trick or Trade within half of opening half of a pack, since there's only 30 cards in a set. And then I have plenty of extra cards for doing art with. I think these were the ones I used when I made art for like Route Hollow. And I guess I should just call them Will and Jacob, but it feels weird when you like know people on Instagram and you know them by their handle, and then you find out what their real names are, and then like you can't remember what their real names are, or you want to call them by the handle and it's like an awkward name. So I can't just be like, oh yeah, so I was just talking to, and then like their name's like Gorgut something or another. Harder to bring up in regular conversation. We got the Lampent to go with our Litwick. We got Ogerpon. And we got the Poltergeist, which is going to go with our Sinestro. So I'm kind of trying to keep track of how many we need to open. Yeah, I'll get a lot of holos in this one. Just because you get one per thing. Which I think is kind of cute that they do that for kids. Because, you know, kids get really excited. And these bundles aren't that expensive. They're $15 per booster bundle. Which, for 35 packs of 3 cards each, that's really not that bad. And I know that the sets aren't really worth anything. Like, these cards aren't going to be worth as much as, like, when you buy an actual set. Because they're more mass-produced and they're reprinted picture. So, that kind of stinks. But I still like them because I think they're cool. So we got our Chandelure, so now we have our Litwick Lampent Chandelure set complete. And then we got another, see, this is the same Monkey Dory that we got in our last set. So this comes from whatever that set was. What was that? Twilight Masquerade? So it's the same art. And that, you know, like I said, it bothers some people, but for me, because it's got the little, the cute little Pikachu Halloween head, and I'm a Halloween freak, I still like it because I'm going to put these on my wall. And that was a Sprigatito. I'm sure everybody saw that was a Sprigatito. The hardest part, not ripping the thing. I try to get it so like there's a tiny little hole. And then I kind of just use my fingers to like not rip the whole package, but still open it enough that I can get the cards out. Does anybody else save their packaging to do art with? I do that for makeup sometimes too, actually. So I'm keeping them all here, so they actually look like they haven't been opened. We got Fuecoco. This is Verzandipity, which is the other. So we have all 3 of them now. And then this is the Pumpkaboo. And I'll have these all on my wall. Hopefully I'll be able to get the frame this time when we go to Walmart. I just get like cheap frames from Walmart and then I just try to mount it as easily as I can. I don't know where I'm going to put it though, because my wall's kind of full where I put the other 2. So I might have to put this one in the bedroom. I still have wall space in here. I'm definitely a maximalist. Okay. I don't really care for this card as part of the set just because I don't like the way it's going to look on the wall when I have them organized. I'm going to have to figure out how to make this one flow because it's the iron Juculus and it's gonna Juculus and it's got the 2 different colors on it and I don't know. We're gonna have to think about that card. Here's Gourgeist though. So he'll go with Pumpkaboo. And then here's the last one I think we needed for the legendaries from the expansion from Pokemon, which is Okidogi. I don't care for them as much. Ogerpon was cute, and I guess you can kind of get away with Pheasantipity. Kind of looks like a more normal Pokemon, but like, I don't know, like I said, Monkey Dory just freaks me out. Okay. I practiced this a lot last year. I ripped a lot of these last year, so I think I'm on a much better spot. We finally got a Ghastly, which is good. Here's a Pikachu. Even though Pikachu's not a ghost type, they always put a Pikachu because kids love Pikachu. I usually will try to open to get an extra Pikachu to give my kid. And there's a Graveyard. Graveyard. I don't know. I don't watch the show anymore, so I don't know how to pronounce anything. Okay. It's just hard to open. Hopefully everybody's been having a super good time the last week or so since I went live. And I'm hoping tons of really exciting and fun things have happened. Good stuff only. I almost didn't open this one right, but I managed. Here's our Haunter! They could have picked a cooler art for Haunter, but I'll forgive them. And there's our Fluttermane again. So this is again the same one. But see, like, these colors are going to look prettier as like a ghostly look than that Iron Jugulus will. And, oop, we got Houndstone. So he can go with the other. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I think we're missing about 10 cards right now. So we may not even have to open as many packs as usual. Usually I have to open quite a few packs to get like a full set. But it would be nice to only open half of them or less. I got Houndstone. So we're doing really well. I haven't gotten very many doubles. I don't have any doubles. MQ, one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I don't have any doubles. Because this is Screamtail. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. I'm only missing 6. One of which is, of course, Gengar. And the last time I was missing Gengar, that was the problem. And I think I had to open like 7 packs to finally get a Gengar. Like 7 extra packs before I got 1 Gengar. And then I wound up getting 2 Gengars somehow. And then I wound up using one of the Gengars for a art project to give Rot Hollow Will. And I messed up the first card, so I wound up having to open more packs so I could get another Gengar. But luckily I got it. So there's the Houndour to go to our Houndoom. And there's our Gengar. Man. And then we got a Quaxley. That's kind of a weird choice, but I guess because it's cute like Pikachu. Do I have them all? 2, 3. I think I still need 3 more. Is what I'd said before. I needed 6, and then I've just opened a card pack, so that would bring it down to 3, because I got 3 new ones. This is really strange. I never got them this fast. I didn't open this one right. Oh, maybe I can save it. I might have to open more just so I have more of these background cards. Oh, there we go. Umbreon I didn't have yet. Darkrai I didn't have yet. And Phantump I didn't have yet. He goes with the Trevenant. But this is definitely not enough of these. Because I didn't open barely. I literally got the full set in every single first pack. So I don't know if they're putting them in here like in order. Because last time it was not like that. I definitely had to open way more than this. I opened what should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so the first 10 packs that I opened, I got the entire set of the Trick or Trade. So that means I have 15 packs left, which means I definitely don't have enough of these. So maybe I'll put this in the background, and then I'll put these around it, or something like that. I'm not sure. I can also use energy cards like I did in one of my other sets that I did. I used energy cards as the background instead of using the packaging. But I like using the packaging because you're just going to throw it away. So now I have a full set. That's exciting. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought I was going to be opening packs way longer, but I guess not. So that's done. Well, that was exciting. That was a lot slower than I thought. Oh, a fly just died on this. I just put this here. I'm not afraid of bugs. Not that much. I'm going to just put him in the trash can. Sorry, Mr. Fly. You passed away. Put my trash away. I keep a trash bag down there for a reason. Usually because of my other art. But now I have like stuff splayed everywhere. And I was kind of wondering about using these because I expected to open a bunch of them. So I was going to use them because I never finished making these. They have the clear resin layer in there. So I just have to put the color on top of it in the card. But I never had time to work on these again. And so I was like, oh, well, I have to open all these trick or trade ones. So I'm going to totally get duplicates. And then here I am not having any duplicates. So that's wild. But anyway, I don't really have that much else that I needed to say. I thought that was going to take a significantly longer amount of time. So yeah, I guess I'm going to just go and do something else for a little bit because I didn't plan very good. Maybe I'll go read. Or I should work on my book, but I probably won't because that's just how I am. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye!